You want to know the two main reasons why it's so important to learn how to manage anger in addiction recovery? My name is Bob Tyler, and I help addiction counselors and rehabs to provide their patients the best possible care. Well, the first reason that it's important to learn how to manage anger in recovery is it's just another one of the feelings that alcoholics and addicts run from by drinking and using. We often get a case of the screw. It's just like, screw you, screw this, screw that. I'm drinking and I don't care what the consequences are. And in some cases, it's almost as if, we think we're drinking at the person, as if we're hurting them more than we're hurting ourselves. So the other important reason that it's really important to manage anger in recovery is that it often turns to resentment. So like anger is the right now, right? So something happens and you're angry right now. You did this to me, that makes me angry. Well, resentment is like, you made me angry and I'm going to hang on to it. I'm not going to let you off the hook. It's like we're almost as if we feel like, we're going to make that person continue to pay by hanging on to this anger toward them. The big book of Alcoholics Anonymous talks about resentment as the number one offender. It destroys more alcoholics than anything else. So there's a kind of foolishness aspect of having a resentment as well. One person told me that when I have a resentment, I'm allowing that person to rent space in my head for free. But another thing is that, if I drink because of a resentment, my life's at risk. I may die. I may never come back from that. And so in essence, if I hang on to a resentment, if I'm not willing to let that person off the hook, I'm actually allowing that person that caused the resentment to continue to hurt me. Now, that was unacceptable. I was not willing to do that. And when I got that information, I actually was willing to start doing the fourth step of Alcoholics Anonymous, where you write your resentments and process those. In my next post, we'll talk a little bit about anger management skills. Don't forget to follow or subscribe to me and check out our other short videos.